The celebrity who was blacklisted then became more famous than ever. I didn't realize I had been blacklisted until it was already done. It didn't announce itself. No warning, no accusations, no scandal. Just silence. The kind that calls, cancels meetings, and turns yesterday's friends into today's strangers. Before I tell you how the industry tried to bury me and how I climbed out higher than they ever imagined, make sure to like and subscribe, because this is what really happens behind the celebrities, the lights, and the illusions. Let's start with the moment everything shifted. The call that changed everything. My name is Nova Lane. For 6 years, Hollywood treated me like its golden child. I wasn't the flashiest. I wasn't the scandal favorite. But I was reliable, talented, consistent. Studios loved that. Audiences loved me. Casting directors trusted me. Until one day, I got a call from my agent. Her voice was flat, tired, almost defeated. "Nova, the studio dropped you." "Which studio?" I asked. "All of them." I laughed, nervously. "That's impossible. I'm mid-contract with 2 of them." Her silence told me everything. What is going on?" I whispered. She inhaled sharply, like she didn't want to tell me the truth. "You rejected the deal, Nova, and the people who run it, they don't forget." The deal. That deal. The one that required me to give up profit share in exchange for exposure. The one they pushed on every rising actor to keep them obedient and underpaid, and the one I, politely but firmly, refused. And apparently, that was enough to make me a target. The blacklist began. Within 48 hours, my auditions vanished, brand negotiations evaporated, interviews rescheduled indefinitely. Scripts I was promised were suddenly not a good fit. People I had known for years, directors, producers, actors, stopped responding. I wasn't trending for a scandal. I wasn't exposed for wrongdoing. I was simply erased. And Hollywood has a way of making silence look like guilt. The loneliest weeks of my life. The first week, I was angry. The second, I was terrified. The third, I wondered if I should apologize, just to make the silence stop. My agent warned me, "You won't get work until they forgive you." But I don't think they will. Forgive me for protecting my own work? But logic doesn't matter in an industry fueled by power. The blackout continued. My parents asked if I was quitting acting. My friends asked why I'd ruined my career. Strangers online speculated about a secret scandal. And me? I sat alone in my tiny living room, staring at a blank schedule. For the first time in a decade, I had nothing to do. Until the night everything changed. The first spark of hope. It was midnight when I received a message from a cinematographer I had worked with years earlier. "Are you okay?" he wrote. I hesitated, then told him the truth. He responded instantly. "Good, then you need to see this." A link, a leaked email chain, internal studio communications. In them, a coordinated effort to phase me out. Not for misconduct, not for unprofessional behavior. Because I said no. Because I refused to sign away my image rights. Because I wouldn't bend. And then came the bombshell. One executive wrote, "She'll fade. They always do. Just starve her of roles and she'll disappear." Something inside me snapped. They thought they could starve me out? Erase me? Make me vanish? No, they lit the fire instead. The plan. Instead of begging studios for forgiveness, I went independent. Completely. I opened my own small production company, hired out-of-work indie creatives, took the scripts no one else would touch, and I filmed. Small projects, raw stories, no filters, no corporate polish. And then I posted directly to my audience, directly to the internet, directly to the people who actually cared. And something miraculous happened. My first project, shot with a budget smaller than a studio's catering line, went viral. Then the second, and the third. My followers began calling me the rebel star, the actor Hollywood couldn't silence, the blacklisted phoenix. My name became synonymous with honesty, authenticity, resistance. The more studios ignored me, the more my audience adored me. By month 6, my independent films were outperforming studio releases. By month 9, my platform crossed 100 million views. By month 12, Hollywood wanted me back. The ultimate power shift. But this time, I didn't need them. They needed me. Studios that blacklisted me sent offers disguised as olive branches. Perhaps we were too harsh. We misinterpreted your intentions. We'd love to collaborate on your terms. On my terms? A phrase they once mocked. Now it scared them. So I did what any sane person would do. I said no, politely, calmly, publicly. The message was clear. You don't get to blacklist me in private and rebuild me in public. My rejection became the story. News outlets called it the biggest power reversal in modern Hollywood. Fans cheered. Industry workers secretly messaged me, "Thank you for doing what we can't." And the studios? They backed off. Not out of respect, but out of fear. Fear of a celebrity who could rise without them. Fear of a story they could no longer control. Today, I'm more famous than I ever was under studio contracts. My projects are mine. My voice is mine. My decisions are mine. I mentor young actors now, teach them how to protect their careers, how to spot manipulation before it traps them. The blacklist that was meant to bury me became the catalyst that rebuilt me, and I wouldn't change a single moment. If you've ever been pushed out, silenced, ignored, or underestimated, remember this. Sometimes you're not being rejected, you're being redirected. Sometimes the door that slams in your face is the one that forces you to build a better one. If this story inspired you, hit like, subscribe, and join me for more stories where truth beats power every single time.